Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is eunicechidinmaimo. Thank you so much for joining me on this one. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, please comment in the comment section and leave a like button for me. And if you're a returning subscriber, I do this for you. Anyway, let's get straight into this very interesting topic of today.
Cuando dice que me quieres, no sé, que estás con otras mujeres, no sé.
So I started this trend where I find topics on social media, interesting ones that are not relatable, maybe will be relatable, that we can talk about, and I just talk about it on here and share my honest, unpopular opinion with my people. So feel free to let me know your opinion in the comment section. I saw this thread on Twitter. So this person tweeted at Chef Any Soul Food. Any Soul Food. Laugh my ass out. There's a reason why married women are the ones that do the most abortion, but that's a conversation for another day. Deep. For a reason I did not know that I did not know that married women undergo abortions. I did not know that. For I don't know, what was I expecting, that after you've had all your children you stop having sex? It never occurred to me. It never occurred to me at all. Like, before you get into marriage, you sit with your partner, talk about it, have a conversation around it. No, these are things you talk about in your relationships. Know the number of children you want to have. Make sure you guys come to a common ground. Okay, maybe I want to have 2, he wants to have 3. We understand before marriage that, okay, let's just have 2. I understand. I know I want to have 2 and he wants to have 3, and he agrees with me. Okay, let's have 2 because you are the one, because you are the tunnel at which they are coming through. Okay, let's have 2. Or you guys talk about it and understand. So now you've had that 3 children that you want to have. You have your 3 children. What will happen when you now get pregnant again? So what happens? Because you know that you want 2 from the onset, but you had 3, and now another one is on the way. I think you have to be mentally ready, physically ready, financially ready, because children are expensive. They are really expensive. I understand why people just sit down and they know the number of kids they want to have. This was what I thought, but never did I think that we married women undergo abortions. And that's true, because they always have sex. I listen on YouTube, I have female friends, I know how they talk about the society really talks down on family planning, that there's some family planning that messes up with your hormones. Men say this thing that, see, family planning messes with my wife's hormones. I cannot stand when she's throwing tantrums, or when this thing is messing up with her, or messing up with her cycle, and I just cannot. So we cannot have this family planning, we cannot have these implants, because it messes with her hormone. So how do they protect themselves? Like, thinking that, oh, men are perfect with withdrawals, and married women don't, married women don't get, they don't exceed the number of children they have. Of course, sometimes this happens. You don't expect, this was a conversation I was having in my head. Like, you do not expect all the time that this woman gets pregnant, she keeps them. What if she gets pregnant like 10 times? Most people do not understand how to know their ovulation and all of that, and most people are not that exposed to know that we have apps that can help you calculate these things. And sometimes we have different body, okay? All right, so I'm just going to read out some replies that this tweet has. So this Chinaza said, for those asking for statistics, there are quite a lot of studies on this, but here is one that was conducted amongst hairdressers. Wow. Then this person said, men won't get vasectomies and won't consent to their wives getting more permanent birth control. A couple my mother was counseling one time had this issue. The doctor advised them to get the doctor advised them not to get pregnant again. The wife got pregnant again and died in childbirth. Wow. So what is the problem with vasectomy? That implants can mess up with your hormones and mess up with your body and just make you cranky and make you a bitch, okay? So why can't we now talk more about vasectomy for guys? I believe that guys are really scared. They are not properly educated. Men are not properly educated about vasectomy, the same way women are educated about family planning. And I also believe that, well, in our society, everything is channeled at the woman, and everything about family, about childbirth is channeled at the woman. I think it's high time we talk about vasectomy when talking about family planning for women. Like when you go to hospitals and they talk about family planning, I think they should also educate the men on vasectomy, telling them that, okay, we know that your wife sometimes her body might not accept this implant 100%. Her body will be rejecting this implant 100%. Why not you support her by getting a vasectomy? Why not save her life by getting a vasectomy? Because this person here, if this man had just agreed to get a vasectomy, I don't think he would have lost his life. I don't think his wife would have gotten pregnant again and lost her life during childbirth. I don't think so. I think vasectomy should be more talked about. I think vasectomy should be more, actually, it should be pushed into the ears of men and should let them know that vasectomy is not cutting away your vasectomy is not cutting it off. Vasectomy is not permanent. Okay? Vasectomy is just family planning, just like women putting implants. And so I think we should discuss more. I think we should educate men on this vasectomy thing. Let me read more to it before we end it. So this person said, oh wow, the wife died, now the husband will stay alive and remarry and have more kids. So I'm surprised again at women saying that they have to get confirmation from their husbands to go for family planning. Okay, now you have agreed to go for family planning. Now you know that, okay, as a woman, I think I'll be opting for family planning when I get married. Then I know that I want to have 2 children. I talk with my partner and we want to have 2 children. Now we've had our 2 children. So I'll still go and carry wine again and go and meet the man. Okay, oh, girl, I want to go and do the family planning. Oh, please give me permission. Do you, please, I don't know. I've not been married. I don't know. Do you need permission from your husband to go get family planning done when you're ready? You have given him the 2 children that you guys planned on having. Abi, when we're dating, we talked about having 2 children. Now we have 2. Should I still ask him before going to get a family planning, or should I, like, I do not know. Do we have to talk about this? Like, so let's go on, let's read other tweets. Because some married women don't have no control over their own bodies. They allow their husbands to do as they please. Some don't even wait until their wives are healed from childbirth and she's pregnant again. Does this thing really happen? This is true. I mostly blame the women because men will always have sex. What stops you from getting an effective birth control method? Some will say their husbands will never consent to it. Why are you seeking consent from your husband in the first place? Why? Why? Now you guys have now I have my 3 complete children. So I have to now go and ask my husband again, Oga, I want to go for family planning. Please give me your consent. Please say yes. Make it make sense, because I don't understand. Does it make sense? If you guys talk about everything, I think I'm going to tell, not that I'm looking for consent, but I'm going to just mention, oh, I'm going to get family planning done. No, I'm going to get family planning done today or tomorrow. Will you escort me? Something like that. Not that, oh, babe, can I go and get family planning done? Can I go and get an implant? We finished having 2 kids, so can I now go and get an implant? I think I'm giving you the 2 children that we both discussed that we're going to have. You get? So if the man now say, okay, babe, now wait, now let's have one more child, it's now a conversation you guys should have. Not that you be seeking for consent. Like, if you say no, I know we are not having any more children, but I do not want you to have any implants. Let's go. Let's see other tweets. This is 18 minutes already. There should be a discussion about it, my dear. Marriages have ended because a lady took the decision of birth control without the consent of her man, and he finds out later. Why can't they use condoms, or go remove their eggs or something? Is that not a big risk? I really don't understand what this person is trying to say. This person is asking the same question I'm asking. Why can't men get a vasectomy? Okay, my body have gone through childbearing. Why can't you just take up that small responsibility and say, let me go and get vasectomy, because I have read about this implant thing and it might not sit well with my wife. Let me support her. Let me support the family by going to get a vasectomy. Must you wait till there is problem? You must not even wait. You must not even allow your wife to do everything. Sometimes common sense, just let me go and get a vasectomy. My wife has gone through this. I think her body needs to rest. I cherish her body too much, and I know she loves her body too much. I do not want her to go through, and I don't want her body to go through any kind of implant again. It is okay. Now we have had our 2 children. My wife needs to rest. Let me go get a vasectomy. I think that's beautiful. I think that is sweet and nice. I think that is, that is, you think you're a thinking man. Why can't men think that way? My wife has gone through this. She has gone through childbearing. Her body needs to rest. Let me go and get a vasectomy. I will not die. It is not permanent. You can get a reversible one. Men need to start knowing that it's about intentions for most women. It's not about money. It's about caring. It's about doing, it's about going out of your comfort to just make sure she's happy. Abi? Wow, everything is not fight. Anyway, someone said, these pregnancies, are they getting it from their husbands? This one is a clown. No, they're not getting it from their husbands. I'm telling you, someone replied, no dear, they get it from the market. Not a lie though, our baby is 3 months plus, and I think I don't score another goal. Well, I want her to go do PT test first before I know what next to do. It's just too early for us to have a new baby. So this one says, if you were in my shoes, what would you do? Our baby hasn't started growing teeth yet, and she's just too young for what I think is coming. She's our first child though. Wow. I laugh in family planning department. I laugh in family planning department, General Hospital, Suleja. During my 2-year stint in the medical field, before I left it, the highest number of implants and evacuations was done by married men. But what do I know? Just a microbiologist and lab rat. Wow. I really do not know that married women undergo this. What do I think? I mean, these are things people should really discuss in relationships. So what if we mistakenly have another child? What will happen? What can we do to avoid having a fourth child or a third child, since we know that it's just two children that we want, you know. And when we have our first child, what do you think? Okay, I want to go get a family planning done, I want to have an implant done, so that we can also plan for our second child, so the second child don't just come like that. This is an eye-opener for me. This is something I and my partner will have to talk about and really understand before getting into marriage. This tweet is just going on and on. Keep reading tweets and reading tweets. Said many married women abort their husband's pregnancies. When you know you can't have one more kid, you take in. What do you think the woman would do, especially when many men just don't want to be involved in family planning? Many men refuse their wives doing family planning. Wow. As a woman, if you have talked to your husband about birth control, but he isn't giving consent and isn't using a condom, I don't see reason why you should not go behind his back and get yourself protected. If there is a concrete reason why you don't, if there's a concrete reason why you don't want to get pregnant. My mom birthed 10 children and she said she had to go for 4 abortions because she and her father didn't believe in birth control. Most people don't believe in birth control. Like, abortion is not another birth control. Hard life. I see many people speaking about contraceptives. Contraceptives. This man is a hoodlum. Contraceptives that will mess up your hormones. Abi, vasectomies have less, if any, side effects, but contraceptives, especially hormonal ones, can cause or worsen depression in women. And that's just one of many side effects. Using a contraceptive is like playing Russian game with a bunch of side effects. You never know what you're gonna get. Wow. Wait, what's your source? I thought it would have been the 16 to 24 demographic, both single and new relationships. Husbands don't use protection when they sleep with their wives on an unlimited basis. That's a chance of pregnancy times 100. We could keep reading all of these tweets and will not leave here. Anyway, this is an eye-opener, especially for me, because I never ever thought, okay, I want 2 children now, or I want 3. What if 4 now? What if I now get pregnant for the 4th time? What will I do? I never thought of it. Oh, I thought I was just going to stop in the 3, and what will happen? Your womb will lock, because I don't know if with the information's out here and family planning, and there's lots of side effects. I don't know if I'm going to get that. Men do not like this vasectomy and all of that, and you know, not many women are blessed with partners that want to fully support you by going to get a vasectomy. Not many women are blessed by that. We only pray that we are among the lucky women that are blessed by men that are open-minded enough to go for a vasectomy. This is a good read, and I learned from this video. I learned from this tweet, and I'm still going to go back and read more and make my research, know all of these things, so that they just come to you suddenly and you're lost. Thank you so much for joining me on this one. I hope you've learned something also, like I did. Please feel free to share your opinions in the comment section. And I'll see you in my next one. Mwah. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and do all the good stuff with this video. Bye guys.